Happy Wednesday, everyone. Wednesday afternoon, 4 o'clock. And guess what? There's a power outage at Mactan Newtown. So I'm out wandering the streets, making a video. I wasn't going to make a video today at all. But now I have nothing better to do, so I thought I'd go out and make a video walking the streets while the power is out. This is the second time the power has been out since I've been living here in Mactan Newtown. It's very rare that the power goes out. Let's take a walk around and see what we can see. I'll show you some of the vendors as well. I'll talk about Mactan Newtown along the way. Stay tuned, everyone. So when you're walking on Newtown Boulevard, the giveaway is when there's a power outage, you'll hear very loud motors running. Those are the generators powering the buildings. When you hear those generators running, and I'll show you a short clip, when you hear them running, you know there's a power outage. And generally speaking, the buildings will have sufficient power, but today there is no power in my condo unit. Let's go and see what's going on here. What you're looking at are the 4 towers of 8 Newtown Boulevard. And right by the Dunkin' Donut, you can see the Dunkin' Donut through the tree line right there. There is an alleyway that leads back behind the buildings. And if you walk in that alleyway, you will hear very loud motors running. Those are the generators. It's kind of adjacent to the Manulife building. That is Tower 1 of 8 Newtown. And when you hear the generators running, that usually means the power is out. And the question is, why is there no power in the towers? That is the $50,000 question. Let's go over there and try to figure this situation out today. This has happened one time before. We were out of power. I believe it was for about 40 minutes we were out of power. And that was 4 months ago. Let's take a walk over there and find out what's going on. You can see I'm getting closer to the noise, and right over there is the alleyway between Dunkin' Donut and Watson Pharmacy. And I hear the generators running loud and clear. Let's check it out. Let's go over there and see what is going on. So there's the alleyway, Dunkin' Donut and Concentrics. You walk down that alley and you will hear the roar of loud generator engines. Let's go over there and take a look. We have another power outage at Mactan Newtown, and you can tell the power is out when you hear the loud generator. And as a side note, they have a beautiful little park here. If you're ever bored, you can come to the park and play on the grass. They usually keep it nice and neat. And this is also, by the way, a meeting ground for evacuation. In the event there is a natural disaster, 8 Newtown Boulevard condos will hold drills periodically for natural disasters, hurricanes, earthquakes and such, and they practice the drill. And if you live in the condo building, they will sound the alarm periodically, and then it's a drill, and everybody's supposed to meet in these parks across the street from 8 Newtown, which is right over there. I'm not sure if I mentioned these before, but right across from 8 Newtown, they do have a couple of vendors that sell alcohol and they sell snacks as well. And there's a lot of people out on the streets right now because they don't want to be in their condo building because there is no power, there is no internet. So a lot of them are walking the streets and they're patronizing the vendors. There's another shot of 8 Newtown Boulevard, the Four Towers. And you see a lot of people milling around on the street, in part due to the power outage, and also school is letting out, classes are letting out. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. People are milling around. That is your museum building right there. They are still constructing, putting the final touches on the museum. Part of the vendors are coffee and cocktails and Mood Food, Andale Mood Food, food truck, yummy, located right next to 8 Newtown Boulevard and adjacent to the park. And they do have banners promoting Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips and Street Burger. That restaurant's on the first floor of the Belmont Hotel. It is scheduled to open July 26th, 2025. Raise your hand if you want to get your Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips on. And I still hear the power generators. They are working overtime in the alleyway right next to Dunkin' Donut, between Watson's and Dunkin' Donut. And here's one of the 3 parking rides that they have here. You can rent long term. Cars, 3,000 peso. Motorbike, 900 pesos or so. I have a feeling those parking lots are negotiable. There is a Civet Coffee Company right over there next to Watson. You can see the streets are hustling and bustling. I never mentioned they do have the Newtown School of Excellence within walking distance. It's actually located right behind the Mega World Sales Center. There is a street that leads behind the sales center over to the Newtown School of Excellence. They have a lot of schools here. They have a university and they also have an international school, grades kindergarten through grade 12. So don't worry if you want to educate your children or yourself, plenty of opportunity to do so here at Mactan Newtown. And if you don't believe me, this is the alleyway that leads to the School of Excellence right here. Right there's your sign, School of Excellence. That's your alleyway. And right there is your Mactan Mega World Sales Center. That's where you go and put your offer in on your brand new condo. What are you waiting for? Condos are waiting for you. I just brought you a live stream and I showed you on the website. I showed you the floor plans on some of these condominiums they have for sale here at Mactan Newtown. And across the street you have another 7-Eleven. There are 2 of them at Mactan Newtown. Then you have, it's adjacent to McDonald's. It's in the Results CX building. And this is the entrance to Mactan Newtown, the infamous circle, roundabout, if it were. And that is your sign, Mactan Newtown Information Center, One World Center, Manulife, Savoy, School of Excellence in Belmont. And we're all patiently waiting for the electricity to come back on. I just finished getting a massage at Newtown, and when I left my condo, there was electricity, there was internet service, and when I came back after my 1-hour Swedish massage, there was no electricity in the building. I did ask, they weren't sure how long it would be before the electricity would be coming back. So until that point, it's a beautiful day in the Philippines. Check out the sunset. Thanks for liking. Feel free to share the video with anybody you feel is interested in this content.